Clackamas County, we saw drivers having a difficult time getting up hills earlier today, especially in Oregon City. Celine Stevens has been there all day and has an update for us. Celine?
Tim, luckily conditions have mostly improved where I'm at. I'm still off Tumwater and South 2nd Street, and like you said earlier this morning, we saw a lot of cars struggling to make their way up that hill right there, just slipping and sliding, with even one man having to abandon his work van off the side of the road because he couldn't make it up, and he just went ahead and went home. But right now it's looking a lot better. We're seeing more brown slush versus snow, but earlier today we had the road further up South 2nd blocked off. It's since been reopened. That was all due to the snow that was coming down earlier this morning through the early afternoon. A spokesperson with Oregon City told me that plows have now began to hit some of those roads like Anchor Way, which has now been reopened. The good news is that in other areas like Lynn Avenue, that's also been reopened according to the city. Right now the only street still closed from those closures we experienced earlier is Pearl. So back to Lynn Avenue, that's where that intersection between Lynn Avenue and Electric Street is right where a TriMet bus was found to have slid off the road right outside Singer Creek Park. TriMet said they do not believe there were any injuries, and by the time we arrived on scene around 11:30 in the morning, there were no passengers or drivers present. TriMet said that bus has since now been moved and the road is reopened. And so due to weather, several of their bus and train routes have been impacted throughout the day. And despite the snow letting up right now, they're advising people to stay inside to stay safe. We spoke with TriMet, who say they are prepared for these incidents that have been arising.
Unfortunately, during these winter weather events, these type of incidents can happen. Just like cars or trucks, buses can have trouble getting traction on the road and can slide and slip. We station crews throughout our service area who are on standby to respond and help everyone on board get to safety and get on their way.
And so York says that people may have noticed MAX or bus routes being rerouted earlier today, and even right now in the last couple hours near Tillicum Crossing, buses have had to be rerouted due to weather conditions in that area. So just in general, if you're traveling by bus, York says that be aware these buses are moving slowly. They're chained up and the maximum speed they can go is 25 miles per hour. So if you must go outside, just keep that in mind, and you can always check out the latest road conditions, with TriMet conditions I should say, at trimet.org/alerts to make sure your route is operating or any detours. But for right now, Tim, Stephanie, back to you.